Hey everyone, Daniel here from Twin Bytes with another video for you. Instead of my usual tutorial videos, I'm doing a unboxing here of a couple of new products that I bought to help me make better videos for you. If you're new to this channel, I make video tutorials on how to do just about anything with the computer. But in this video, I'm unboxing a boom arm that I'm showing here for my microphone, and also a tripod for my camera, which will allow me to position it a lot better. Previously I was having to prop it up using boxes, but you can see here this gives you a 2.1 meter extension that I can set anywhere in the room. So we're going to start with a very quick unboxing here that I'm doing at super speed. So as we're doing the unboxing, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, ring the bell to be notified every time we come up with a new video, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So this comes with a few screws that go with another bracket. Of course, I'm showing you the mount here because I didn't realize what they were for at first. That's actually the other mount. The problem is that they don't provide you with any instructions here to tell you how things go together. They assume that you'll figure it out, which I did very quickly. You got the camera part that connects over there, and then the other end that connects into the part that you would mount onto your desk. So I'm struggling here a little bit with trying to get the elastic off of this thing, but they wrap it up pretty good. So it just extends out in two like that, but they rotate on either end, so it can totally extend out as far as the 38 inches. They even have some cable ties on there. There's two of them actually, one on each end of the arms. And it's fairly sturdy too, so it's not very easy to move. But this is the part if you wanted to mount it onto your desk, and it would just connect in through there. And the three screws are what go into that device, and you would screw that right onto your wooden desk. If you're using the vice grip method, you would attach that on the side of your desk, and then that just slides in on there. So I'm just doing a sample installation over here for you to see how this works. This is not where I'm actually going to have it set up, but it's gives you an idea. Once you got the vise on the desk, you just slide that arm in and tighten up the knob, and it stays in place pretty securely. Then you can just extend the arm and swivel it, position it where you want it. Even the end where the camera goes, you can turn it upside down or right side up, whichever way you want to go. So it gives you a lot of flexibility here. And this is where I just realized that these three wooden screws go with this part here, where you could mount that straight onto a wooden desk and then just drill into the desk and screw it in there. So instead of using the vice grip, you do have that option. So now I got my snowball mic, and I'm just going to take off that little tripod, which you can see how short this thing was. I had to prop it up using a box just to get it up high enough to mouth level. But now that I can use this boom, I can position it exactly where I want, so I can get the best audio quality, which I'm going to be working on. So maybe let me know what you think of the video or the audio quality on this video here compared to my other ones, if it sounds any better. But I'll be playing with this over time and getting to make improvements as I go along. Now we're going to open up the iCan T210 tripod I got. And there's a little bit of a close-up of the box here and some of the specs that they have. The important thing is, for me, it's very simple and it extends up to 2.1 meters. So it's a lot better than having to prop it up on top of other things just to get the right height level when shooting a video. So it comes as one big piece, that's it. Nothing complicated to it at all, and it is very, very lightweight. It's hard to even show how light it is in the video here. It's light as a feather. But it's got the 3 legs there, which the one is having trouble trying to come out. But other than that, once you get them going, then you just push down on the top part and it extends out. So I got another view angle here on the video so you can see how this works. And it's got a locking mechanism at the bottom, which I didn't bother locking here in this video. But then there's the top part here that once you loosen up the bolt on it, it extends up, and then tighten it up. So I'm just going to adjust the camera here so that you can see how tall this thing is, and it's almost as tall as me. So this works pretty perfect. But this does not have any ability to rotate the positioning of the camera on there. So unless your camera has something built in to tilt, this does not have any tilt feature on it at all. I got one of my cameras here to show how we can set this thing up, and I just realized how far away I am from the camera that's shooting the video, so I decided to get a little closer here. So it just mounts on, very simple. It just screws on. Same as the tiny tripod. This is just a very big tripod. And that's it. And now to show off my new setup, I got my tripod here with the camera on there, and I got the mic boom set up with the vice grip. Although I don't have it set up that way currently, that's how I did it for the shooting of the video. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.